Caddo Parish DA James Stewart is here.
Judge Stewart, you are teaming up with a lot of folks in town for a truancy program that, I talked to a friend yesterday in Texas who said, we don't let it happen in Texas. What are we going to do here in Caddo Parish? What's your goal?
Good morning, everyone. Our goal is to keep kids in school and parents out of the courtroom so we can deal with more serious matters than truancy. When we grew up and when I grew up, going to school was automatic. You didn't have any choice. But we deal with a new society, a new generation. And so what we're finding is, and I was surprised, kids K through 5 were not in school. Well, we know when the kids K through 5, it's not the kid, it's the parents. Mm-hmm. And but we also have to recognize there are other issues than just not going to school. They may have problems. They have mental health problems. Maybe some things going on in the parent life. They may not have uniforms, and the parents are not sending them into school. So what we found was that if you intervene early, and get kids in so they don't miss too many of the days and they don't get left back, then if you intervene early, you can get the kids into school. When they're in school, they stay out of trouble. At the end of the line, they stay out of the juvenile system, which means they stay out of the adult system, and it's better for everybody.
Mr. James, it seems to me it would be very difficult to, or at least you would get a lot of resistance reaching into people's homes and saying, oh, I can raise my child my way. How do you, from the district attorney's office, in a diplomatic way, let's say, reach into people's houses and lives and give them that kind of direction?
Well, we want to know that we love them. We love them. We love their kids. But they have a responsibility to their kids. They have to have them in school. If they don't have them in school and they're not homeschooling them, then that's against the law. And so what we're trying to do is nurture them and let them know that we care. The program is set up to reach in, have conferences with them, talk through their problems, give them the support they need so they can do the things to get their kids in church. I mean, not in church, I'm sorry, that too, but in school.
Although church ain't a man.
Yeah.
In school. And so what we're trying to do is nurture them softly, because on the back end, and you may see that coming sooner than later, we're very serious. We're going to bring them into court and let them tell a judge why they're not having their kids.
Let me tag on to that, because some people have sucky parents, and that's what they are. And at some point, somebody has to say, you are a sucky parent. You got to do a better job.
Well, what you want to do is make parents understand that is their priority. When you have a kid and they're at school age, their priority. The most important thing they have is to take care of those kids and make sure that they get a proper education that's being offered free. They're not paying anything for this, and to get them in the classroom.
This is not only, I would think, not only a micro program, but a macro program, i.e. 2, 3, 5, 10 years down the line. How does this program grow? How does it sort of feed on itself, if you will?
Well, they're also working 6 through 12. So that means if you're working with them K through 5, you don't have to work with them when they get 6 through 12. And that's less kids you have to work at. And without going into the details, it's a long process that they use now. But by the time, at the end of the road, by the time they deal with it, the kids already missed too many days. And in Caddo, if you miss 10 unexcused absences, you can't go forward. So what we're trying to do is catch them before they get to that number, to get them in school so they can get an education, so they can prepare themselves to be productive citizens.
Are the parents across Caddo Parish who may have, Erin said a couple of seconds ago, sucky parents. Well, there's a lot of parents, a lot of good parents with sucky kids. Is this a program that parents across Caddo Parish can reach out to you for your assistance if they don't know what to do?
Correct. They can call the Caddo Parish School Board, and they will refer them to the proper people to talk to. And like I say, sometimes people have issues. Okay, they have issues. They have issues in their homes. They have issues that they don't like to be made public, but they just need some help. And so what they offer is intervention, referral to wraparound services, to help them with those issues so that they, on a day-to-day basis, they can get kids in school. It's just really a reach out love. And what we found is when you do this, truancy drops 48%.
So you're seeing success, major success already.
Yeah, one of the things is we don't live in a bubble. We reached outside. We looked in the East Baton Rouge Parish. They have this program. They have the wraparound services. They have a large center, which we're hoping in 2 or 3 years to have here. But that truancy dropped 48% simply because they reached out to people.